Hello and welcome to Pod Hub, the podcast for lonely nights. I'm Pomsky and today I'm joined by...
Brandon. First time.
YourMateNath.
And Hayden.
Sweet.
Yep.
Cool.
What was you saying, Brandon?
Yeah, fucking, I already fucked it up. First time podcaster.
Ooh.
Welcome.
Popping his cherry, boys.
You listen more than me, though.
Yeah, so we've got Nathan to do all the talking for us, Brandon to add the God knows what into it.
And I'm the comedic relief, obviously.
Yeah.
No, not ready for what's going to come out now.
You two have got the southern twang, and we've got the northern twang.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
Hello.
I'll do that again.
Yeah.
Today we're going to discuss doomsday thing events and world-ending events. Our thoughts, our opinions, and anything we can think of, really.
Oh, goody.
Well, I love the world ending. Yay!
Tell you what, we'll be
there
world
is
ending. Fucking my ass tomorrow morning after eating that. Fucking hell.
Yeah, just a note, I know more about Nathan's arse than anyone does in this podcast.
Oh, I don't know.
There you
I don't know.
Oh, he
about
knows.
that.
He knows what colour it is on fucking colour graph. Different times of day. Sorry, Pom.
Lovely.
I want to get my world ending event out there first.
So, these will be just random thoughts, our thoughts on it. We don't mean to offend, scrutinise anyone's beliefs on any events, or take the piss out of anyone who believes anything.
I do.
This is just our thoughts.
I do. I do.
Well, then we don't care what Hayden's thinking and his
That's
opinion.
fine.
So,
That's fine.
so, as always, has anyone got any snacks or drinks?
Nay.
No.
I just had my tea.
From what we were saying before we started it, I'm having Brewdog right now.
Ooh.
Which one?
Yeah. The Post Punk, which is a tropical IPA. It's very mango-y.
Ooh.
Man, mango.
I need to
Mango
get into
pineapple
IPA,
stuff
to
is
be
very
honest.
nice.
Yeah,
Well,
do you
I've
get
just
what?
A chili with salad, and I currently can't feel any of my lips.
It's that spicy.
I just had a sausage roll
You got a
Nice.
sausage.
From an air fryer.
Ah,
from an air fryer.
Oh, extra crisps.
I don't remember the last time I went to Greg's other than the last couple of weeks, and I realised they made a katsu chicken
It's not very nice.
slice thing. I love it.
Nah, I didn't like it.
I like the pepperoni pizza, like the spicy one with the
Yeah.
red onions.
Yeah, same.
Better as a kid, that pizza, and then I'm eating it now. I'm like, this doesn't taste the same.
I don't eat it enough for me to be like have some reminiscent memories of it from a child.
I remember how they used to be, like when they did the pizza slices. Those were banging, and now they went with
That's before health and safety regulations and fucking
true.
checking all
Before,
this shit.
Fat and salt.
Yep.
Before what's his face? Fucking the one chef, Oliver.
Yeah,
Jamie
can't have
Oliver.
turkey
The
dinosaurs
prick.
in school anymore.
Can't have fucking turkey Twizzlers. Couldn't.
No.
Absolutely couldn't.
I mean, you can get them now. They're just healthy.
Yeah, true. But I meant like, nowadays kids in school, they're not gonna fucking,
what's it?
live like we
No, they're
used
not
to live.
fucking in school.
All right.
Well.
All right.
Yeah, just because you're not like fucking 200 feet when you're on you.
How do you?
I was there.
He was in the bush jacking off.
Oh my good lord. Well, surprisingly enough, I don't have any snacks. I just
Fuck
have
off.
a
Fuck
tiny
off.
cherry.
Yeah, no, fuck off. I do
I
not
don't
believe
have any
that, friend.
snacks in the house.
Second.
Well, actually, I have
There you
a
go.
snack that's
There
probably...
you go.
Actually, we did a Kink Swings and Drinks episode, so I probably can say it. I've got a candy rock cock, but that's about the only
Nice.
snack I've got in the house.
Just
I
like
need to
Nathan.
put on that.
She's gonna be fucking
both
sucking on that, like,
No.
as we go through the night. So,
Nathan, have you still got your
sorted.
Candy Rock fucking vagina like I had?
No. I went straight
No.
to the bin. That I'm afraid. I took one bite at it, but it tasted like chalk, so it went in the bin.
No, my mate got it for a Christmas present.
Licked
I
it a
went
bit,
in that.
True story. I
That's
fucking
what
can't
they all
believe you
say.
sent us no snacks in. Fucking hell. It's pork religious.
know.
Of course you fucking have.
The
That's
Tango
bullshit.
Cherry makes sense.
Tango cherry. It's nice. I've only got one more can left.
I feel so
Wait.
fucking weird that you've only got no snacks next to this. This whole podcast is just out of line. And
It's been thrown out of orbit.
I've not even got
This
me
is what
fucking
happens
snacks.
when you can't afford shit.
ASMR, will it work? I don't think it will. No.
Have to get those feet pics on the go.
Yeah.
Don't even. At this point.
Only Pom.
Only Pom.
Anyway, so now we've cleared the most important bits up and said that I have no snacks. Let's move on to some topics and some ideas we've all got.
Yay.
Now, does anyone want to start with anything, or should I just go through the list?
Go for it. We'll be here till Tuesday.
Zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah, the most basic, and the one everyone thinks about. It's a good one.
I have fucking dreams of this. Don't you start?
No, I'm not saying
Our
it
bread
isn't
and
bad.
butter.
What zombies are we talking about? Are we talking about fast zombies? Are we talking about slow? We're talking about fucking
this
World War
changes.
Z zombies.
We're going through 4 types.
Oh,
Traditional. You're traditional.
You're traditional.
You're traditional.
No, traditional is eat brains, and how do you kill a zombie? Destroy the brain, so there won't be any fucking zombies.
No, I think all of them like go through that. Like, but I'm talking about fast ones, special ones.
No, that's what I said. So you got original. You got like the Left 4 Dead types, like sprinters with specials. You got the World War Z types, and then you got the Last of Us types. We can scratch the last one off because we all fucking die. There's no way about it. We're all
Yeah,
dead.
but The Last of Us would come more under like
biohazard stuff because it's more.
Yeah, well that's it. I was thinking it all depends what we're classing of how zombies came about. Are they become about from viral, bacterial,
We'll do it.
fungal?
We'll do it as
Trungle.
Trungle. Trungle's shooting his spars out his window again now. Fucking all of his locations. See, because I think, I tell you now, this is in all my scenarios, and he's gonna fucking laugh now. But first thing I'd fucking do, I'd go to work, and I'd go and get all the fucking shit I can find from there, all the materials you need to build a base and shit, and keep yourself steady. And that I would just ransack the fuck out of it because I know all codes and shit to all fucking gates and that. So I'd be fucking straight on it.
You have to put it in context there. For context, me and Nathan work in the same place, so he does have a point.
Because across the road from where we work, there is an Asda, where Little Riot works, and then there is a McDonald's. There's like a garage as well that do all your tyres and that, so you can get reserved tyres for your cars and shit. I'd be straight on it, mate. On it.
I'd say to you though, like, because you've said that, I think that would be everyone else's response. My thing wouldn't be to go to any supermarkets or anything because they'll be where you have the highest chance to get infected. Because if someone's there, fucking trying to get food and stuff, and then he's infected, then a whole panic will start. You don't want to go to your corner shops and stuff.
I would base this on the fact that like it's been about for like 4 days, so you kind of know what's going on, but it's still very early doors. Like majority of people that are kind of infected, if you like, are infected. You've been in your house for 4 days. You've got everyone that you need and everyone that you want around you. Then you're gonna make a run. That's where I'm going. Because there's fuck all near me. I'm not going little.
I always said what I'd do, which is just more boring. I'd stay at home for a bit, leave it for a few days. Like normally you'll have some food in the house. You just have to. My brain would think so. Sorry, Pom, you're gone. Anyway, no, everything you've got in the house, just instantly ration it straight away. The amount of curry Heinz beans I have in my cupboard right now that no one eats, I could literally I could ration them for about 2 weeks.
Okay, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's been a bit, but you're saying you're rationing. I don't think you clock how quick things would genuinely go. Like, how many you got 4 in your household? Is it?
Yeah.
Say you're down to the last fucking 5 rolls of loo roll or something like that.
You get to
You'd
a
kill 'em
point
off.
where loo roll's
You'd kill 'em
gone.
off.
Well, the main thing is necessities, so like electric and like water. When are they going to shut that off?
They'd be gone instantly after being everything kick off because they go home, just not go work.
I'll have a shitting garden and then just wash my ass in sink. I might use a toilet paper.
No water.
No, but I mean, water will still be there until it's gone. And then when it's gone, I'm just going to use the grass or my bush.
My bush. Go rip it off and then wipe it back in.
Yeah, I'm going to...
After 2 weeks, that bush is not a bush anymore, my friend.
Don't you need like pumps to pump the water if no one's like manning pumps?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but also you've got to think with water. You'd need to be careful. You'd need to get bottled water because just think if somebody fucking dies in like the river or is infected and like in the water supply, then you're fucked. You're infected. You know, you're drinking that fucking infected water, and I don't think enough people think about that. Like you'd have to survive off of bottled water, no matter
the first
what.
thing people forget about is the lack of medicine and shit that genuinely keep through the fucking season.
Yeah, so all these soft people who cry when they get cut, they're gone. They're gone already.
Yeah, cuts and that. Yeah, but if your cut gets infected, you're knackered because you can't go and see your doctor. Depends on what you get cut by.
Don't even know where my doctor is anyway. He could already be dead.
But
I know where I'm going.
I think
work to rob the antibiotics.
Yeah.
Well, that's good actually because
the first type of zombies, like your generic zombies, I think would be over and done with very quickly.
It would be over and done with really fast. It would be like fucking.
You wouldn't even know.
No, yeah. So with that one, I'd say I'd just live like normal because we'd have the armor, we'd have like would be combating them, and to the point where they'd just get wiped out. You know, obviously we'd have things come into place. You know, it would be like COVID times again, I guess, where we're all quarantined and shit.
No, but we've proven how bad we can be in quarantine.
No, I know.
COVID spreads so easily.
Just think though, like as soon as the government get involved in like military and not government, but military and stuff, there'll be, if you fucking step out of line, you're gone. Because I think, or it'll be like martial law a little bit, won't it? Like there'll be no nonsense. Get the fuck back to your house now, or we're fucking, like gonna shoot you.
I think it also depends on. Because mine and Brandon's scenario probably could be slightly different into what yours. Obviously, with you here, for example, being at Leicester, sort of. I'm not saying you live in the smack bang of it, but it's sort of going to have a far bigger population than where we are. So it also depends on like how well people respond due to the population as well.
Another thing with it is it's like close family members and stuff like. I've always had. You're gonna have to. It sounds really sad. You're just gonna have to block off them people who live too far away from you. You're not gonna be able to do anything.
No,
another thing is, so put it in perspective. I don't know if Hayden can drive or not. I can't. So you'd like saying, "Oh, we'll rush to the supermarket." I can't rush to the supermarket. I fucking walk. But I also think everyone else is gonna do that. Everyone else is gonna be in the car. You're not gonna be able to drive anywhere. It's gonna be gridlock.
Get the bus.
Get Buzz, fucking zombie bus driver.
Fucking zombie just I thought Buzz waited for you to get off and then chase you.
Morning.
Thank you, driver.
Yeah, I'm sure she was actually a zombie.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's difficult because, I mean, obviously, we won't live through it, like, but it's just a case of when you look at it, what would you genuinely do? Because I'm like you, I would ration it to an extent, but I kind of live, like I kind of go to the shop near enough daily because I'm like, oh, I'll buy in and eat what I kind of want, what I feel like on the day. I don't really have like a big stockpile of stuff. Yeah, because you got to remember as well, like, yeah, you'd ration, but if everyone's gonna leave and go with their families of the world, I mean, let's like I said, let's kick out traditional at this point. Let's do it sort of like Left 4 Dead sort of thing, where some people kind of like.
Would you say the zombie
sprinters? Some of them are like
run. Yeah.
Well, majority like they use like a horde system because obviously in Left 4 Dead when you play they do run, but when you get like a couple of them, they kind of a bit docile and like you can see them kind of like leaning on walls and yeah, pretty much. And if you view it as like that, and obviously some of them will like become tanks, and some of them will be like fucking hunters. Just think of a fucking hunter painting, and you're like, fuck that.
But then the story of like Left 4 Dead, it's like it's a very grim fucking world. Like there's not many people left. You know, there's the people who are immune, like the guys that you play as.
Yeah.
But then the population's just been fucking ravaged. So
yeah,
I've got a really simple solution. What I'd do if it was normal zombies, you know, slow, just fucking brains type thing, I'd chill. You know, like I'd live it out. I'd ration. I'd get your necessities, whatever.
I know what you're gonna say. I mean,
wait for it to all blow over. Any other fucking scenario, I'd blow my fucking brains out.
There you go.
Every single fucking time. I would. Obviously, I wouldn't have a gun. I'd find a way. I'd just like fucking hang from a tree or something. You know, like I'm not living through it. I just can't be fucking arsed. All this bullshit, and then you think like people are turning on each other. You gotta fucking. I love my food. I ain't gonna go fucking forever without food. Fuck that. I want my steak.
The way the world's going now, because you won't be able to have your phone anymore. They might have young uns now.
I'll be so bored.
They'll be dead. No, trust me. Things I can do alone that you don't need to know what I do alone.
I'd like find whatever, like bottle of rum, bottle of Jack, whatever, whatever is available. Get that, get fucked up, have one last wank, and then fucking.
Yeah, he said it. I didn't have to say
myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would. Me personally, I'd give it a go. Like, and if it went a bit shit's creek, I'd just fucking jump out the window.
The thing saying about having a drink and stuff, like if people were like they're gonna raid the shops, and do you think people are actually gonna go for alcohol or not? I wouldn't go for the food. I'd just go for the alcohol first because you can use it. No, not in a way to drink it. Disinfectant. Yeah.
I'd go for alcohol and I'd go for smokes because bartering. Like if I was like, right, I'm gonna actually fucking go survival mode. I'm gonna do all this shit. I'd get the stuff that's gonna be worth quite a bit for bargaining. People are gonna like they're like, oh yeah, I want some fucking whiskey. Bam, I've got some whiskey now. Give me like a week's worth of food. What? Not. Obviously not, but whatever it turns out to be, barter-wise.
What would the currency be? Yeah,
just tradables. That's all it'd be.
Tradable, it'd go to a trade system, wouldn't it? Really.
And it will come to a point where like you wouldn't be able to drive either, so fuel or something like that.
Yeah,
I've never appreciated my job more than now. And they're being got sutures, scalpels.
See.
No, but again, your work would be amazing. As you said, all the antibiotics, all the pills and stuff there, very fucking good to trade. Like everybody's going to be looking for that.
Here's one, Nathan. Because I think I've said it to someone before. And I'd go if we went in our work. Everyone's going to go for like the wood and stuff. I'd go for the seeds. Raid all the seeds.
Yeah. The plants and all
get all the plant stuff, farming stuff.
You can barter seeds.
Because end of the day, like the timber and stuff, like it's great because you build reinforcing shit. Unless we're fucking working and we're on timber, sort of cutting it down from, they're not getting it in the fucking cows.
Yeah, no one being accused zombie apocalypse happened. Come on, get him to cut this wood to save life. I don't care about you. Like, cheers, mate. Thanks for that.
But again, with seeds, you grow your own food and you can use it to barter. Like, hey, I can provide food for you guys forever.
That's why they've got work because we'd have all the tools, we'd have all the stuff. And we've been proven in the past how easy it is to drive through our front doors because it's happened several times.
I mean, we've proven how much apparently our place is essential when it fucking clearly isn't.
That's what I'm saying, because like you've got all the gardening stuff you'd need. You've got seeds. You've got flowers which can provide certain things. You've got like weapons. Like you can go and get all the hammers and that. Because obviously you can use it for reinforcing shit and like I'd just go and nick like loads of the fucking hammers. Loads of the files, like a nail file. You don't realise how you fucking.
Here's the thing. So people say, "What's a good zombie apocalypse tool?" And everyone's like, "Oh, you get an axe. You chop trees down. You can hit a zombie in the head." Have you ever? You see them videos? It's hard to get like a knife or like an axe out of someone's skull. And I saw a video where a guy went, "A crowbar is the best thing. I'd raid all the fucking crowbars. You can use a crowbar to lock something, or if you need to get into like a building or something." You turn into Half-Life just using the crowbar for the rest of your life.
Yeah, because it's both blunt and sharp. You can
sharpen it. Just sharpen your own end of it.
I have a knife, not a big one, as well as like a crowbar, just like a pocket sort of one, just for like almost like a
opening cans.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like
end of the day, like electricity is going to go quick because they want to be the family. So it would be like your fridge would be gone, your oven and that would be gone. So you're going to have to cook primitively. So you're going to have something that you need to light a fire with. Lighters are eventually going to be gone. So it's just like, oh shit, you got to do it somewhere.
You need to learn. You need to watch them survival videos quick and to make a fire with a stick.
That guy who lives in like Canada or something, and he's always like
them videos you used to wake up to at middle of the night, and then people making mud huts. You wouldn't relate as much in your life.
What would you do, Pom, other than work?
I was gonna say, while you've all been on about it, I'm there being like, what would I actually do? And then you've all said like points where I'm like, oh yeah. But I don't know my exact plan. I've got ideas.
Sorry,
I've got ideas of stuff you guys have said, like family. I would 100%, no doubt, make my way to my mother's somehow. But then it's deciding whether does she come here or do I go there? Where's safest? Where's best? So you're umming and ahhing in that regards. Who's got more food? Well, come on, she's a mother. She's gonna have the most food.
Yeah.
Grandparents, they're the ones you go for.
I don't have any grandparents in the UK, so I wouldn't be able to go to grandparents. But then I was like, yeah, work. You definitely want to raid work, but how many of us would do the exact same thing? Yeah. Then again, we are a bunch of women. Would we prioritize family over it rather than strategically thinking, there's antibiotics and paracetamol, ibuprofen, and
I think it depends when it kicks off as well and where you're at. Because if, for example, it was kicking off and I was in work.
Oh God, yeah. I'm robbing that place.
I beg not be in work when it all fucking kicks off, because I don't want to be like do a fucking full shift and then like, oh shit, it's the end of the fucking world.
Got all that going
I was like, fuck sakes, I need my sleep.
I'd be like, your adrenaline would kick in. I think it's the main thing. It's like when you ever had like a call,
we'd be down outside with fucking nail guns going, "God, you bastard!" It
would be though. It would either be your adrenaline kicks in, or as Hayden says, "Fuck it, like life's difficult enough as it is. Are you actually telling me I've now got to work even harder just to live?"
Don't know. I think it. In my mind, I get a massive fucking kick out of it and be bored after 2 weeks. But still, I give it a go.
I'll be happy to
I'd walk out my front door and there'd just be a fucking tank, and I'd just be like, fucking me, with that dog closing his eyes. I'd just be like, fucking nice one.
Another thing you need to think of is mental state, because obviously you're saying the boredom stuff. I'm telling you right now, it sounds stupid, but if you were someone in a household that had an instrument, you'd be like one of the best people to be with, because you can bring up people's morale and shit. Just for knowing how to play a guitar. Yeah.
I think you'd I think around someone's head.
I think it depends on, obviously, Hayden looks at it from this point of view, in that it also kind of, which I know is going to be Hayden's hindrance, is how you work with people as well. I think that's what your biggest thing will be. Like, it's whether you're, like my street, for example, whether they would corner it off either end and everyone would come together and share shit. And we'd all like make one big fire in the middle of the street, and that's how everyone stays warm. No things like that, and give each a share. Or would everyone go fucking dead selfish?
Not where I fucking live. People are fucking arseholes around that stuff.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on break someone down to the very basic instinct.
I'd go to my dad's. My dad doesn't live too far, like literally 5-minute walk down the street. I'd go see him. I'd go see my nan, say goodbye, and then fucking do what I gotta do.
No, that's true, because I'd admit don't get me wrong, my little baby nephew, I'll be like, he's dead. Sorry. We can't look after a child. There's no way you can look after children.
Children's fault. I mean, titty juice is fine, but you know.
Yes, I mean, there you go. I'm just gonna find someone and suck the titties for milk. There you go. I'm fine.
I'm with you, Brandon.
I'll try and find a way to make.
Just get women pregnant and then get them
the
to
titties.
Kill the baby and suck the titties.
Oh, because then that can turn into, let's say, Walking Dead, where you find like a nice place and you're like, oh yeah, it's all going well, and then something goes wrong, and you find out all the like farming women and like keeping them locked up just for milk and stuff. Like people would do that.
Just milk.
You think it's wrong, but it's like human. It's similar to human trafficking. It'd be similar to that.
Yeah, that's
We're
true.
the milkman of the apocalypse. You want milk?
Oh yeah,
You gotta
the
pay.
crime will be rampant. Like it doesn't matter, and
On my
like,
estate, it will be.
people are just gonna go to their base animalistic fucking instinct and like go for survival, and then obviously everyone has needs. Fucking, I'd feel bad if I was a woman in the apocalypse. Like fuck that.
See, they're the weird one. You have to know if you can trust
Men
someone.
are like pretty, not all obviously, but there's quite a lot that if they got the advantage, if they could take advantage, then there's no doubt in their mind.
We've seen all those fucking Indian posts on like show Bob's and Vagana. Like, yeah, there's loads of weirdos out there.
Hey, boss, stop going in there and giving prostitution money. It's not good. Okay, sometimes good.
But sometimes it's good.
Oh, yeah. No, but that says, like, would you ever trust a random person you meet? Let's say you were going out to get supplies and you met someone who's like, even if it was like a woman you could tell was like, she's exhausted. And let's say she brought her kids with her. In my mind, I'd be like, nah, fuck you. I'm fucking shit out here and your kids.
But what you've got to think as well is every single one of us in this like podcast room right now was strangers at one point.
Yeah.
You had to put trust in it at some point to do something.
I know, I looked at you and I went, it's a bit dodgy.
No, you didn't. You looked at me and was fucking, I'm just dying in your arms tonight.
I had a wank me as soon as I got home when I saw you the first day.
You did. You fucking splooged all over your rota for me. Get his tits out.
On another note, I'm quite lucky in the fact that my best friend and her partner are campers and naturists,
Lovely.
and somewhat survivalists too. So they have rifles and bows and camping gear and food rations and stuff like that. So I feel like they're very handy people to know.
Yeah, it's also you got to think about like how many people you can get with you as well. If you're like a big ass group of people and that, it sort of be left to it really.
I'm not going to get very far with a fucking Xbox, am I? You know what I mean?
No, even though you say they're your friends, they could turn on you in an instant. You don't know what would happen in a post-apocalyptic event. They could just go, fuck you. Family's more important. You're my friend. You weren't my friend anymore. I need to survive. Fuck you.
More mouse speed means more problems.
Yeah, they would, in the sense of like, obviously them, my friend, her partner, and their baby are going to be priority. But
they got a baby.
Exactly. But at the same time, I'm yet again another head to look after the baby while they're out doing the important things. I can be the nanny looking after the baby while they're doing the survivalist stuff.
Just have to get your titties out.
Nah, I'm sorry, Tom, but if you end up in like a starvation bit and you're looking after the baby, I'm sorry, you're not going to think, no food, that baby's looking scrannable right now, am I?
Nah,
I wouldn't be.
I think the zombie apocalypse sort of one is just, it literally is just down to kind of how they are and how they act.
Yeah.
And what what type of person you are. Like I said, for me and Pomsky, it's slightly different. We've got a car, we've got like that sort of, if we need to get a quick solution, but obviously petrol doesn't last forever. It depends on whether, we've obviously heard Hayden's solution, but if whether like, it lasts like 8 months and then you start getting under control and you win and you start taking things back. Does it last like 4 years? Does it last 3 months? You know what I mean? It's all based around sort of, because obviously what you don't see in films and shit is like military presence and shit and what you police like. Yes, we're not like America, but police stations do have armed forces units, so they do have things stocked up. So they would.
Quite a lot of people actually have license for guns in the UK.
Yeah, and some of them don't, especially playing fucking safe near you, man. They're all fucking carrying.
Yeah.
And farms, like most farm.
Oh, I'm sorted then, surrounded by a farm.
See, that's what I said. Depends on your scenario, because obviously me and Brendan are based. It's kind of built up in obviously in areas, but it's quite heavily field and farm related, like based. So it's You can't drive more than 20 minutes without smelling cage.
They'd be the bargainers though. They'd be like, "Oh, you want to stay on my land?" Blah blah. Blah. Then that's where you.
Yeah, they'd be the toughest people. It would be one of those things where you'd have to know them prior.
Depends who you met though. They might literally say, "You're not staying here, but I can give you some advice on how to plant seeds." And it depends again. It depends on how you are as a person. Some people might be like, "Nah, I want the human race like to prevail and carry on." And that you'll have some people that just enjoy watching the world burn and will thrive off it. It literally
or terrified of anybody and don't want to let anyone.
Yeah, you'll have people who are recluse and just won't fucking go out.
Someone who can't buy a vape anymore, you'll say, "I can't do this anymore. I'm just going to kill everyone."
No more banana ice. I'm out. But now,
and that's the thing. I wouldn't want to turn into that, because I'm quite cynical. I don't think I would, because my job that I do, you got to be compassionate and shit. So I feel like I do care about people, and I don't think I'd turn to the dark side or whatever. But I just want to put up. I wouldn't want to put up with it.
No, what you mean it is each their own. Like my reasoning why I wouldn't want to be like that is I wouldn't want the Mist movie ending type of shit for me.
Oh, which kills everyone and then
where the guy shoots his entire family. It's like, right, I'm out, no bullets left. Gets out his car, military's there. They've cleaned it all up. It's like, fuck. I could have waited.
The thing is though, it's a ends to a means though. Like if say I off myself and then within 6 months it was over, like I've just done some. I don't want to be here anyway most of the time, so I've just fucking sorted it out, innit? It's like
next episode
in a way. Next episode in memoriam to Hayden. but you know what I mean? It's like,
I'm not laughing.
Like one of the. You can laugh. It's fine. I'm the one. I'm the one saying it. It's fine. But it's just an end to a means, isn't it? It's like.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't know about it anyway. I mean, life.
Yeah, I wouldn't know about it, so I don't care.
Life wouldn't be the same after it anyway, because it would be similar to COVID and that, not in the same regards, but it would just be a case of right, we're gonna have to fucking really knuckle down and research.
Yeah.
From COVID, if anything did happen, we're fucked.
Tell you what though is. Speaking on apocalyptic events and stuff, one that we're talking about different scenarios. I tell you one now that just would not survive, and there's no two ways about it. I just wouldn't, and that's like a Fallout-esque, like a nuclear sort of.
Oh yeah, no chance.
With that, I'd purposely just get irradiated just to see what happens. If I die, I die, and painful, excruciating death.
Tell you what, you're not good in world-ending events. You just
I'm not. I'm useless.
Fever.
I've got no discernible skills that would keep me alive. So what's the fucking point? I know myself best.
Imagine a couple of years
what am I going to do? Chuck an Xbox at someone's head?
You get generators going in that, and you go on fucking Disco Face Girl, and Hayden's going,
"Hello, Smooskins.
Hello, Smooskins."
He's going to be fucking Harold the Tree from Fallout 3.
Yeah.
Hayden the Tree.
Hayden the Tree.
We'll name a park after you, lad.
Hayden Park. My day.
You just start there going, please, end it.
No, but they say that it's still the same thing. Like now, with what's happening with Russia and stuff, they could nuke us at any moment. The
difference is with nukes. I was about to say, the difference is with nukes. If they aimed for London, for example, we are far enough away that yes, it'll affect us, but it's a life. Life would be different because obviously imports and shit like that. So everything would change, but we would be out of an irradiated zone, so we could kind of walk around and.
Yeah, but then again, they wouldn't just hit London. They'd hit Manchester. They'd hit Manchester. You guys are right next to Mank. They'd hit. I don't know where in the Midlands would they hit, because I don't know any important place in the fucking Midlands.
I know there's places near the coast, but
maybe I'd be alright. Being East Midlands, I'd be alright.
Rolls Royce, isn't there? In Derby.
Right, we're gonna nuke Rolls Royce.
Yeah, but they create the engines, don't they, for the subs and planes?
I tell you, the three places I think that would get the places I think would get nuked would be London, Manchester, Birmingham, and then Scotland, like Glasgow.
Oh yeah, if Birmingham got hit, I'd be fucked. You know, I'm just down fucking road from it.
Because you think about it, it's a very big city. It's very big, and as much as it's a shithole, it's
but it's just Birmingham though. Nothing goes on in Birmingham.
Move to the Isle of Man. I'm moving to Isle of Man in a bit.
You won't be able to.
They're not going to nuke
the Isle of Man are fucking weirdos.
Yeah, you won't be able to.
They don't like outsiders. They've got their own
matter.
fucking currency and everything. They'd
Yeah,
fucking shoot you on sight.
They're already using caps. It's too late.
But no, I don't think, because again, it stems to like you base it on the fact that like right, you can breathe on the outside. I was the same as the game. There's places that are really irradiated and you can't really go in and out. You just fucking melt. But like your food sources and everything, like growing shit, it would just be damn impossible.
That's so gross. Like there's this person I watch on TikTok, and she loves Fallout and all that stuff, and she gets like old cans of
I've seen them. Yeah,
old cans of like meatloaf and all this shit, and like canned fruits and stuff that are 80 years old or whatever. She opens them. She opened a can of peaches one time, and it was black. It was just tar, and apparently it stunk as well. And it's just like you're fucked, like everything's going to be irradiated.
Tin stuff. If you're out of a blast radius on you'd have to literally relocate. You'd have to pack a load of shit. You'd have to go out and you'd have to like scavenge. Like fuck.
You won't be able to fish because the fucking fish will be all fucking mutated and like try to bite your head or whatever. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like there's no clean water anywhere because it's all fucking irradiated. Like it's just a fucking hellhole.
Yeah, would it affect medical supplies as well?
Of course, 100%. Everything would.
When you watch them on Fallout, and you can go to your camps, and you can start growing fucking plants and trees and shit out there. No,
because the soil is going to be fucked.
No, it'd be gone. I mean, the only reason it lets you do that in the game because the game would be fucking damn near impossible to play.
Yeah.
But it's just not doable. That is the worst. See, that's the worst scenario for me, and it's the most plausible one. That's why it's fucking terrifying.
It's very terrifying.
It's the one that we're closest to, really. Isn't it?
It's the one we're closest to.
We as a country have nukes located somewhere anywhere. On the off chance something goes fucking very wrong or it gets attacked, then it's just like, sweet, it's fucked.
I'd tape myself to the nuke, and like as it gets launched, I'd just launch off with it, like ride the nuke.
Like riding like a bull.
I have a question. It probably is a dumb question, but for anyone that does know, like there is different types of radiation, right?
Yeah, you got like your microwave radiation.
Yeah, you got the microwaves, you got like X-rays.
Microwave, X-ray, yeah.
What would be the radiation from?
Gamma radiation?
Gamma, yeah.
Gamma.
Like
the Hulk, basically.
Yeah, Hulk.
Because I was looking
we would melt.
You have industrial sterilization, which is done by gamma radiation.
Yeah, but in very, very small dosages.
Yeah, it's very small doses. It's why you can have... It's why you can have radiated like stuff. People collect like radiation plates and random shit and keep it in their house and stuff because it's very condensed.
We use is industrial sterilization by radiation.
Yeah, there's all sorts. Like,
it's all controlled though, in it. So it's very
radiating. Yeah, think about it, you shove your burrito in microwave, you're fucking radiating it, but it's just not a harmful radiation. That's just the way you look at it.
Well.
Does that mean like if you ate
no, don't put your cat in a fucking microwave. No.
No, but if you ate everything from a microwave, are you going to be more likely to have more radiation
then? More likely to make.
Yeah.
The idea of the microwave isn't to necessarily cook things, and
it draws the moisture out with heat, so it vibrates
sucks the moisture out.
That's why when you get like a fucking bread and it's soggy as fuck in a microwave, and you're just like, no, I hate my life. Having this burger, and you're like, no, don't want it anymore.
It's all fucking soggy.
Yeah, that's why.
Get out of here,
my
rustlers.
burgers.
I love rustlers.
In the toaster and then do the burger on its own.
Yes.
Top dollar.
100%.
Here's the thing then. So from the zombie apocalypse one, we're on about family and stuff. How would you react in a nuclear one with family? Especially like with people with illnesses and stuff.
It depends if it's sporadic. It's a lot harder to say. Like if it's just oh shit, it's on its way. If you kind of know it's coming, and there's like a sort of a plan to it, I would just try and I do somewhat like what we did in the lockdown. I'd just go and try and spend some time with my family and do what.
Yeah, I'd go be with them. I'd go be with them.
100%. I couldn't give a fuck about work because it'd be one of them. It would be different to the zombie apocalypse where like you can't tell if a bite would kill you in a week, a day, an hour, like or if they would or whatever. And because in some sense the zombie apocalypse one is controlled. It depends how smart you are or how dumb you are, and you can control whether you get bit and be affected by it. Whereas the nuke one, you just can't.
There's too many variables with a zombie.
That's what I'm saying. You are just gonna, if you're in that blast radius, you're just in it. There's not enough bunkers in the UK.
You can be the most fucking smartest person in the world, the most, you can understand survival and everything in a zombie apocalypse. It only takes one fucking stupid person to like cause it all to come crumbling down.
Like lies and hides stuff.
Yeah, lies, hides, whatever. They could be bit, and hide it, and then you're chilling next to them. All of a sudden they turn and grab you. And
that'd be like fucking Shaun at Dead, where his mum gets bit. That was sad. That.
Yeah. So I mean, stuff like that. Like, things like that could genuinely happen, but I think we're too important of a country for the nuke one to happen. I mean, I think it's all just fucking more like threats and false promises.
It's like Cold War was, weren't it? It's like everybody, and it's like, well, if you use them, we're gonna use them. So don't use them, or else you're just gonna make everything disappear.
We've got so many fucking like detections and radars and shit to sense when that's coming, and like spies overseas and shit like that. It's like, well, we're going to send them like, oh yeah, right, we're dead. It's like, all right, well, we'll just fuck them up. And then what would be the point in them sending it if they were just going to receive them back? It's just.
There was a story a while ago, a couple of years ago, and it was about I don't know if you guys heard about it. That there was that Russian submarine, and something went wrong with the communication, and they got a thing come through to say the USA they've launched nukes, so launch nukes now.
I heard that.
The guy in charge of the sub was just like was unsure whether to do it. So he whatever happened, he just decided not to do it, and it turned out it was a communication. Just imagine though if that was someone else and they were just like, fuck, they've launched nukes, bam, launching nukes. Think how different the world would be. We're very lucky.
They hold a lot of power then. I mean, granted, they did nuke the US, but again, it's like us, Russia, USA, and that there was such powerhouses of the world. It's just daft to think that you would attack that, but at the same time, depends on what type of people you are.
Sorry, you see size of Russia. It's all emptiness.
No, I'm turning as in like the hold and power that they have over the world is what I'm saying. Whether it's
they've got power.
Or whether it's fucking
every post-apocalyptic stuff. Why is it always in Russia? Have you noticed that? Like a game, for example,
fucking start
I think that's just because of like the way the world is the past 100 years, right? Like, since after World War II, how the world's been. It's always been like the bad guys have always been either China or Russia.
I think it's probably
it's an easy way to like say right, these are the bad guys, we're the good guys, like I think that just speaks to the world as it is right now,
I always thought that. Imagine if you're like a Russian and you're playing like Call of Duty or something and you're killing your own people. I always thought
that. But no, I think to answer your question though, like I think it's just they look like Russia, and we might just say it is Russia, but I think a lot of the Russian base, as you said, will just become a lot from like Chernobyl, really, which is obviously like Ukrainian. So it's kind of like Ukrainian, Polish, Russian, them sort of to an ignorant person like me who doesn't know the difference, it kind of just all looks like Russia. So I'm like, oh, it's Russia. If they've set like a scene, for example, like with the Metro series or something like that, Stalker, it's just a good place. Like
That's what I was thinking of then. I was trying to remember what the game was called. Metro.
It's just got a lot. It's just got a lot of like. It's just sort of got the right setting, really. I don't know.
Metro's sick. Yeah, Metro's such a good game.
I do think it is just trying to be like, well, let's kind of replicate a Chernobyl, but not make it in Ukraine because they might come after us. I don't know, or an insensitive thing or something like that. I don't have a clue, but got to think how much shit came out after Chernobyl and that, and the history that there. If you could replicate that and put it somewhere else, you will.
I think is there any more like big nuclear outbursts than Chernobyl that we know of? I don't think there is. That's the only main one I know, like the power station going down.
Off the top of my head, I don't know.
No,
you still can't live in it, can you? You still can't go there, but there's people who live there.
You can go there now. You can go there now, but it's because they do tours of it and stuff now. It's only recently become you've been able to go in it.
Yeah, probably just limited to the amount of time you can spend.
Well, they do. Yeah, they do tours and stuff. So
there you go. Is it safe to visit the area now? One may certainly visit the Chernobyl area, including even the exclusion zone, which is a 38-kilometer radius surrounding the plant. All of the reactors are now closed. So even the ground, like the serious bit where you couldn't go near, you can go in there. But it says here, like, the area is subject to strict regulations. Radiation levels generally considered safe for short-term visits, but visitors are scanned for radiation levels upon entering and leaving the zone.
Oh, there you go.
If you probably
so
had
you
so
can
much
do it,
background radiation already, then they probably wouldn't
Yeah.
let you to go.
But it's like you're not going to hang around that fucking elephant, are you?
Yeah.
Have you
It
seen
says,
that shit?
it is forbidden
Fucking
to
hell.
touch, pick up, or sit on any object, plant, or surface as it may be radioactive.
You can't sit, but you can stand on it. Right,
Well, you can't touch it, pick it up, or sit on it. So you think you sit on it, as in like a
Hmm.
wall or a chair or
Your
something.
fabric's going to be easier for it to penetrate than your shoes, in it.
You can even go in the reactor 4 control room on some of the tours. That's fucking mental. I bet that's going to be sort of like, I mean, a bit more serious in terms of you can fucking legit get radiation poisoning from it, but it's going to be kind of like a Auschwitz and stuff like that, like a proper, very haunting place for you to go and visit. Imagine that.
I'd love to just go see, like the Ferris wheel and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like the apartment complexes and all
No,
that.
it's a ghost town.
Now it's a ghost. 50,000 people used to live here. Now it's a ghost town.
You go there and be like, oh, that's when I did the campaign and did this, such and such.
Yeah. Oh, I fucking hid in that grass right there.
Someone's in that window there, and if we fucking hit him, dogs will come.
Yeah.
Oh, when we was defending the fucking thing, I put a claymore right there, and it fucking blew up 3 people.
No, the atmosphere would be horrible though. It's like, what's the other place? World War II.
You gonna say what I've just said?
No, you didn't say that.
Go on.
No, what's it called? The place?
The concentration camp.
Yeah. Well, you didn't say Auschwitz, though, did you?
Did
say the exact? You didn't say the name of it.
No, I didn't. What did I say? I didn't say Auschwitz.
I don't think you did.
I don't know what you said.
No, I don't think. No, you didn't say.
What did I say? It's going to be like where? I'm sure I did.
I have no idea.
It'll be on the recording, but I'm pretty sure I said Chernobyl become like an Auschwitz, like where you can visit and it's very somber.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe.
No, because it's like they said there's no wildlife around it and stuff. That's exactly what it'd be. Like there'd be no wildlife in a nuclear apocalypse either. You think? Depends what animals you think would survive. Like,
fucking 4-headed frogs.
Oh, frogs.
Again, like, do you think if we were to get nuked and stuff, do you think things would mutate, or do you think radiation would just kill off the population?
I think you just literally skin it and do it in. I don't think. I think the mutating bit comes from
many years.
Well, not that. I think it's just
too sci-fi. Too video gamer.
I think you might get, depending on where you are in the blast radius and stuff. I think you may get mutations, as in like you get like loads of growths of skin and like burns.
Yeah, you'd get like a
skin
thick
graft.
finger or something. You know, you'd become an obake and
like a ghoul in the sense of a ghoul. Like obviously you lose your nose and shit. I don't. But in terms of like how your skin might go in that, depending on where you are, I think
it's a good point though, because the radiation would fizzle out. So in certain areas, you would end up with mutations.
Yeah.
So like in your immediate area, no, everything would be dead. But as you start to branch out, things would mutate, because that's the same as radiation now. Like cell mutations happen due to radiation. It would just be that on a bigger.
Oh no, I've got a third nipple.
I can't wait for it to wake up in like the year 2064 and just think, oh fuck me, world's going to shit. There's fucking super mutants. I've got 2 dicks. But tell you what, I'll fucking whip out some tunes from 1930. Let's go. Knock around. I don't want to say the fucking habit.
Well, this is the thing. Do you think we'd have? Well, we've already got nuclear vaults, haven't we? Do you think they are what Fallout are? Like they're just scientific experiments. Do you think that like this country's fucked up enough to have that? So literally,
I'm definitely in America. I think there would be stuff like that, but I don't think it would be along the lines of Fallout, where it's like, oh, we'll do experimental things. And I think it's literally just the very, very, very elite, well, some people who are deemed the best of society. Whoever fucking chose that is beyond me. I don't fucking know. But to them, they're the elite of the elite, and they'll have like secret bunkers and shit where they can go. And if the world does,
I think that's already into it. There's like certain people already have.
That's what I'm saying. That it will be a thing. If you're deemed important enough, presidents, vice presidents, certain scientists, CEOs of companies. If you're deemed, because obviously these CEOs of these companies are people who invent shit. The minds are deemed so like extreme and could help rebuild a civilization that they'll just be preserved.
Yeah, it's the thing of each government has their own in their local areas to protect the people, but then there's just private contractors that have their own.
Well, I mean, you got to think about it. We had I mean, it's not the same thing. We had bunkers during World War II in like local areas and shit like that. So they probably still might exist, or some will be repurposed and that.
There's one in my school.
Yo,
it's been locked up for ages.
You still go to school?
No. Well,
yeah,
the key.
You'll be going straight back to school.
We would find it
Let's
so
speak.
cool.
That was mean. Sorry,
Pom knows where to go.
I didn't hear you.
You're coming straight to the school, should be right.
What?
Yeah, but you'd be like more high priority than us.
Yeah.
With your medical background, you got a medical
fucking
background.
hell, no chance.
I think some
No,
in the medical
one
profession is
cares
better than
about
people
us.
who fucking cut down timber.
No, but that annoys me when
No
COVID
one cares
happened.
about the nurses.
No,
No one
when-
cares about the nurses.
When COVID happened, we were apparently priority. As soon as the apocalypse happened, you work in retail, so in a bit you didn't care anymore. Like, hey, hang on a minute, I'm there helping Sarah like get a toilet flush because the toilet broke because she can't leave house because she might die from COVID.
Shut up, you nuts. We're fucking useless.
I am.
Can you imagine like traveling around to different settlements and then you just hear like on the radio wet ass pussy and shit instead of like the old tunes like you Fallout.
Welcome to Pomsky Radio. Radio.
Nah.
Wet ass pussy.
Fucking, do you know what? Our society would be well for walking down and there's fucking girls chasing all you use. Oh, that fuck's sake, the cats aren't in me. Fuck.
This. I'm about to get bomber clap, pussy clap right now.
Fuck me, imagine getting fucking chased and that's all you hear. Fuck me.
No way.
Jesus Christ. That would be enough to have me hanging from a tree.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell.
Oh, they kill 3 like girls or something. Oh, baby, a triple. No, get out, kill yourself.
Oh, baby.
Means in your fucking pit boy.
Yeah.
Every time you like get a hit on like a ghoul or something, you get the hit marker fucking sound come through.
Oh, it'll be like that meme, innit? Experience things you'll never experience in real life. For like, you feel well rested. Wow, I can finally feel well rested.
Wow, I can sleep finally. Oh my god, it just took a fucking apocalypse.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
But think the amount of sleep you could get though.
Oh, you'd be loving it.
I'd be kipping.
Oh.
I'd wake up, mate, fucking, I'd look outside and world suddenly got a fucking green filter on it. Like, what now?
Right, that's my
Right,
cue to go back to
go
bed.
back to go back to bed. Fuck it.
Tell you what, it's kind of obviously nowhere near the same level. I remember how kind of freaky it was when I don't know if you'd have heard about it. It was on the news stuff, but Winter Hill. I've got a good view of Winter Hill, which is like the big sort of the pole, the aeroplanes and that. And it's a big mast tower basically. And when I was abroad, some people had basically lit it on fire, like all the fields and all the grass.
Oh yeah, I thought you were going to say that.
Yeah, and obviously from where I live, you can literally see it from my street. I mean, I've got a pretty good view from where I live.
It's
and you
beautiful
can see
view.
it's all the. And we came back to Manchester Airport, and there was ash everywhere, all over the cars from it. And I know it's not, it's 25-minute drive or something, but it's a good like 30, 40 miles it's spreading. And by the time we came home, it was just like full of dust and like ash. It was proper weird. It was a bit freaky, but that was something just so like weird. When you come back and you think, what the? I've just been in the fucking sun for 2 weeks. Like, what the fucking? I felt like I was on the fucking transit bus in fucking COD Zombies or something.
That or Silent Hill.
They've hit the second tower.
They've set on fire another hill.
It's fucked that it's still like tonight. You can see it's all discoloured and shit. I mean, I know it's nowhere near like a nuclear, but I'm on a bit like, hey, like you'd wake up or you'd just see something and everything, even though it's something so small, everything would just feel a bit weird and a bit off. It was bizarre, proper weird.
Yeah, I went up to it when it was on fire.
You're a fucking clown.
No, my legs were burning after I climbed all the way up. Oh, my mates, like, can we stop for a minute? I went, you're the ones who wants it go up. Why am I the one?
It's him. Tried barbecue his prawn. Now he's fucking going up.
I leave the prawn alone. The prawn can survive a nuclear event.
That prawn will fucking grow extra legs straight on it, me.
See, would you have kids either in a nuclear apocalypse? I wouldn't.
No. Come out like them fucking babies on Repo.
Oh yeah, definitely. Jesus Christ, no.
No. I think the zombie apocalypse one is your most likely to survive if you can be asked and do it.
What's the zombie film with the zombie baby in it?
Oh, is it the guy? The guy who's in like Hot Fuzz in it, doesn't he like strap it to his back and he turns into a zombie or something?
No. There's like a serious zombie film and it's got a fucking zombie bit.
Dawn of the Dead or Land of the Dead, and it's in she gives birth to it. And
is it Dawn of the Dead?
It's whatever. Is Dawn of the Dead?
Yeah, I think
they made the remake.
Yeah. It's Dawn of the Dead, the remake.
Yeah,
because they're in the shopping centre thing, isn't there?
I was gonna say, is it the shopping mall?
Yeah, it's the guy from Fast and Furious in it, and he's got like
yeah. And, like it fucking comes out and it's all like
she becomes a zombie, and that it comes out a zombie. It's fucking weird.
What the hell?
It's very weird. It was proper. It freaked me out when I was a kid. That
the
beginning of the beginning of the film freaked me out when the little girl fucking runs in. That proper had nightmares about that when I watched it. And like that bit with the baby, I was like, nah, that just makes me feel ill. The rest of it is about him living.
I had the bit within the car as well. It fucking freaked me out.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like I don't usually get scared, but I guess I was younger when I saw it. I was just, fuck me. Oh, that left a scar in my mouth for a good while.
Him back.
I always felt for the guy in the shop, the gun store.
Oh yeah.
No, but they didn't eat the fucking dog in that film. I always thought it was weird.
Oh, there's a thing I've said, like, I'm sorry, I love my dog to pieces, but if I needed to eat my dog, I'd eat my dog. I'm sorry, I love her to pieces, but
Hayden,
a survival, I'll eat my dog.
I won't say what I was gonna say. Oh,
that film is fucking 21 years old.
Oh my god, no way.
No.
What is?
Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, Oh yeah, jeez.
Came out in 2004.
Yeah,
How
how old was I? 11.
What?
Yeah, you must have
What
watched
was
it
it?
when you was like a teenager or something.
21 years. Mate,
I watched it when it came out.
I was 5. What the fuck?
Nathan, Shaun of the Dead came out in 2004.
Yeah, you don't need to say that. I know. It makes me feel sick.
That's horrible.
Do you guys remember your first ever? This is going off on a tangent a little bit. Sorry. Do you guys remember your first ever jump scare online?
Yeah, it was that fucking YouTube video. Had to be with the fucking
the energy drink one? Yeah, it was an energy drink advert. That.
Well,
Mine.
I never knew it was an energy drink advert because I didn't get that fucking.
Mine was a bit before. Mine was a Flash thing, but it was a Where's Waldo thing. And so like I remember I was at my friend's after school, and we were on like some Flash website, you know, the Flash games and stuff. And then there was one Where's Waldo, and it was literally Where's Waldo? We're looking for, and then some fucking like vampire scary face thing popped out, and I fucking shit myself near there. I remember I had like food. I had like a plate of food, and I dropped it on the floor, and his fucking dog ate it, and I'm really upset. I'm like, fuck, I'm hungry.
I couldn't tell you it was my first, but like in terms of like going back memories and that, it's probably stuff like that. And, like,
I remember it because I was scared to go toilet because I thought it'd pop out my fucking toilet.
You know, it's hard to say jump scare. You could say like Scary Maze game or something. But nah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you know, that's like one of the OG Scary Maze game. It's fucking Where's Waldo one.
I have no idea.
You know, I feel like it doesn't have to be the first. I don't think mine are the first, but like any early memories of being fucking jump scared.
I don't mean like movie because there was movies that had like scared me before, but I just mean like specifically from the internet. You know, like
probably the same one that everyone had, where it'd just be that scene of the car driving.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. that
was just massive when I was at school.
Yeah.
Everyone was watching it.
Same as me. That was one of that and the maze game was just fucked.
Yeah.
I played that. I'm doing really well. I'm doing it. Then it showed up.
The worst I had for a long time was just the fucking Slenderman era in terms of like freaking myself out. I just didn't.
I was too old for like. Yeah, it was freaky, but you know, I was at the point where it's just like 10 years ago. I was in my 20s.
For me,
so I was just like,
the Weeping Angel effect is. I don't like it even in any games now. Like,
to be fair, Weeping Angels, they fucked me up. Like, you know, like from not a horror series, you know, like Doctor Who, you don't really think of horror. There's obviously a few episodes here and there, but like, yeah, the first ever fucking Weeping Angel, that fucked me up.
I used to go to my uncle's and we'd like have my tea at my uncle's, and because like we watched all the David Tennant ones, and I used to go around and we watched all the Matt Smith ones. I remember when they came on, like the Weeping Angels, and I didn't want to go to bed. I was like, no, I'm not doing it. No.
You're there with Doctor Who, and I'm there with Thomas the Tank Engine with that boulder with a face on it. That scarred me for life. I remember that to this day. I can still see its face in my head. It's a snore. It's just why? And it wasn't even a bad thing. It was like, the boulder's blocking Thomas. He cannot get past. But have you seen the face on that? That could be someone from radiation. That you never know.
Fucking scared me. Like, I watched The Exorcist when I was way too young, but The Exorcist film itself didn't really fuck me up. You know what fucked me up? The first bit where they're like talking about like Egypt and stuff, and there's that weird fucking white faced demon thing. That stuck in my mind for years. I was like, what the fuck? And like that's what scared me. Like, not
Nathan, you're the funniest person in the world. I hate you so much. Look what he's just put in the moderator's chat. He's just. That's not
context.
Funny.
It's the boulder.
It's the boulder.
Oh my god.
Nightmare fuel that. Come on, look at that and tell me if you were a little child, you wouldn't think that's scary. And if you say no, you're lying.
Just thought it was a
No, not really.
No, why did I so scared of it then? Look at it.
I don't know.
It looks funny more than anything.
It looks stupid.
No, yeah, now. How old are we now?
Don't
Imagine
that.
It's always night time, and it starts slowly sliding down the hill, and you're like, nah, that's in a bit. Nah, no. You just like Thomas the Tank Engine as well.
Quick question back onto the Doomsday thing, though. Solar flare knocking out all of technology.
Krillin's flying around.
Stuff like that, knocking planes. Because there has been like solar flares that have gotten stronger and stronger to the point where one has interfered with navigational systems and planes falling out the sky.
So do you mean as in like just anything electronic, or like you're talking just sort of like internet, phones?
I can't remember what like solar flare.
Because it would apparently knock out it's like being an EMP type thing.
Like
it would knock out,
knock out the power grids and shit. And I could like cook in that and shit.
Local emissions and electromagnetic radiation from the sun's atmosphere.
Did they always say that's a apocalyptic thing, isn't it? The sun gets too close.
It's not too much of the sun getting close. It's like the sun's eating stuff and it's just expelling all of its gases and everything.
Farting.
The way this world is now.
What happens if a solar flare hits Earth? The other thing is, like, we've obviously got our atmosphere, so it's one for it to penetrate our atmosphere, but then if there's one straight after another, then we'd be exposed to the sun's radiation, basically.
We'll all become the Human Torch. Can't go wrong, can you?
Do I get a tan?
When a solar flare occurs, it can send a burst of electromagnetic radiation and charged particles towards Earth.
I think that is actually what happens to fucking Johnny Storm, to be honest.
It's powerful enough to trigger a geomagnetic storm.
What? I think that's the same as the.
This is one. Yeah, this is one my mum has told me before. Like, this is what she believes.
That's not what that will happen.
If any of them were to happen.
If anything was to happen, she feels like this will. Because solar flares are becoming more and more common.
Would we be dead before that happened? Would we be dead? Maybe. If I'm going to know I'm going to die before that happens, I'm not bothered.
Yeah, I think we'll get somewhat of a warning. Obviously, by the time we have the warning, there's not much we can do, but we'd probably get a warning. So many people are watching the sun.
Have you guys heard about speaking of like space and stuff? You guys heard about like that asteroid that's apparently like there's a 1 in 40 chance that it'll hit Earth in the next like 10 years.
Yeah.
They did it. It wound me up when they started going on about it again. I was like, yeah, it did that like so many years ago. Like, chill your beans. We all know it's been and gone. It's happened so many times where it's like, oh, if it did this, if I magnetic.
Yeah, no, but to be fair though, it's a low 1 in 40. I think it was.
I'm sorry. 1 in 40. You've seen me play that bookshot roulette game. If it were my odds, we're dead. We're dead. I lose everything on that.
It is getting to a point though, like every time it does, it is.
You're just not worried about it at all.
It's going to become a 50-50 chance. I'm just like, I'll be right.
The thing is, I've heard
if an asteroid big enough collided with it, it would hit it towards us and we would die.
To be fair, I think I've heard we'll be okay depending on where it hits. Like, you know, whatever it hits is going to be fucking wiped off of Earth.
It's going to.
However, the rest of the planet, not even that. The rest of the planet will be okay. But wherever it hits in the surrounding area, it's fucked. So, you know.
I'm sorry, these solar ice caps are melting. There's more water on this planet now. If it lands in there, we're not that bad. Just hope it lands in the water. No. Bruh. No, but with the solar flares with electric, I've like good example now. We're doing a podcast. We're on the internet now. Everyone, I don't think anyone could survive at the internet anymore. Everyone will go insane.
I think
you'd
be bored. I think you'd be really, really bored.
I'd be so bored.
I think it's doable. Yeah. It depends again. Like, if your friends live within a decent radius, and you can still do things. But you got to think about it. If the internet went down, electronics went down, supermarkets and that are just not runnable because they're all electronic. They're all fucking
All
self-serve.
fridges are gone.
Well, it's not even that. They're all self-serve. They're all electronic. There's no like old system of. Oh, you're right. Like if you go in like certain shops, especially if you go in like the Lake District or anything like the Peak District or anywhere like that, all the little stuff have got like little tickets on. It's like, oh, it says it's $4.99. They tap it in the tills. Did it at $4.99. And it's all manual, so they can do it that way. But no, like if you had a basket full of shopping, no one in Asda is going to fucking know how much that is priced up as.
Here's the thing. Because a lot of cars are being electric now. I know you get hybrids and stuff. Imagine if we got to a point where everywhere's electric and then that happened.
Well,
done. Done.
Exactly.
No,
they
but
want to
you
start doing it
wouldn't
with planes, wouldn't they? They want to start trying to make planes that would be electric, but they just wouldn't have enough power to do it.
No, because you get everyone plugging in the iPhones just so they keep them on charge, and then playing and go, "We're about to crash. Can you stop? Can you stop wanting to play Roblox on your phone? We are about to crash."
Fucking hell! I did say it was feasible, but
apparently in February 2011, there was a big one that caused like commercial planes and ships relying on GPS had a lot of issues, like a lot.
Just have to go back to olden times, isn't it? Like, how did everyone else do it? Compass. Stop relying. We rely on technology too much.
It's magnetic, so even your compass wouldn't.
Oh yeah,
Do you
yeah.
remember
magnetic disturbance.
Do you remember the scare we had about the Hadron Collider when the first like
2012?
They were like, right, we're doing this. It could cause a black hole or something.
I was in.
We're gonna die.
I was in playground and we're all there hanging onto railings, thinking if it sucks us in, we hold on to this, we're not gonna die. Think about it now, you're like, I'm an idiot. That's not gonna. You're not gonna survive.
You know, though, if you think about it, though, on these scientific like predictions and all that shit, the fucking world's ended 5 times. So we're not here 5 times over. What was it? 2014 or 2015 was the world ending year or whatever. Then it came about in 20 something, and then it came about in
the end of the Mayan calendar. I remember that one.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I think that was 2012 as well, wasn't it?
I don't know. That year was a hectic year, though. I know that much.
That was fucking hectic.
You don't believe it though. How this world works. Like, there's always something bad that happens every 10 years ish.
What's the next one?
I fucking hope none.
To be fair,
there's always something. There's always something in the future. Something the world's gonna end.
The big one. The big one when I was like younger was Y2K. Like, oh shit! As soon as it becomes like the year 2000, everything's gonna go fucking tits up stuff because of the. Yeah, that's how old I am. Yeah, 32. I remember Y2K thing.
Y2K, any wrestler?
Chris Jericho here.
Yeah.
Your headset, my headset quite a bit. I couldn't hear, and I thought you said white power. And I thought, fucking hell, you've been 2 years. I said, fuck me.
There's even a how to prepare for an extreme solar storm. Protect electronics. Use surge protectors for electrical devices. Consider unplugging sensitive electricals during a solar storm to prevent damage from power surge.
Fuck me, imagine if you lived in these modern builds and you're all fucking and you're solar powered. Fuck,
Oh god, Jack, can you imagine?
If you're solar powered, you'd have loads of energy, right?
Yeah, your house should take off.
It's be up. Not powered by balloons either.
But yeah, to your question,
I just stand up and just go, fucking transform.
I think the next one it's probably that asteroid. Like I don't. It's hard to predict like what people would think would be world ending. But
okay, send Mega Man, will be fine.
Mega Man. Send
Iron Man.
His forehead will protect everything.
List of dates predicted for the apocalyptic events. Oh.
Tuesday.
That's what I'm trying to find now.
Saturday morning after having a drink tomorrow with these.
Yeah, that'll be you, that.
Lad, I'm scared.
21st century. Ooh. Future predictions.
Oh, you're on the same thing as me. 2026, we've got one there.
Get in.
Messiah Foundation International.
The
The hell?
Messiah will rise.
What's 2016? Isaac Newton, he's dead.
Resurrection.
No, it says
Jesus.
in an unpublished manuscript, Newton made a reference to the year 2060, which in 2004 was falsely reported by mainstream media as a date for the end of the world. Newton has actually predicting a date before which the world would definitely not end in order to calm people's fear about the apocalypse.
Jesus Christ, he wrote that like it was some fucking gonna be flying cars and
Right,
fucking
here you go,
Star
Pom.
Wars.
The 2129. I can't even say what that's supposed to say. So, like, me and you can't speak English, so I don't know. How do you say that?
What the
I'm putting it in mod chat. Why don't you try and pronounce that?
Alright, let's have a look.
Sunni Muslim.
Theragale.
Okay, fuck, it's just gone off.
Theralagain.
Theologian.
Theologian or something like that. Yeah. It just
The
said
world
something.
will
Theologian. I'd say it's theologian. Yeah.
We wouldn't survive till then. I say that though. Technology. People are just trying to keep people alive.
Why is it called Sunni Muslim? Are they going to start glowing?
It's actually the sun from the Teletubbies. It's going to kill us all. It's going to rise up.
It just rises up. Assalamu alaikum.
Bismillah.
How many estimated time frame? Can you see that? When's that from?
Estimated time frame.
Scientific far predictions. Estimated time frame. Is that of the Earth?
I think so. Yeah, but it's all from different people.
When are we?
In approximately 300,000 years, WR104. What's this? WR104 is a triple star. Is expected to explode in a supernova. It has been suggested that it may produce a gamma ray burst that could pose a threat to life on Earth should its poles be aligned. 12 degrees. What if it was 13 degrees?
Jumping onto that then. Did you hear that our North and South Pole has changed or changing?
Whoa, really?
North Pole isn't the North Pole anymore.
It does that all the time, though, doesn't it? Like every however many years.
Needs to move his gaff. He's done.
That's the thing. They have a pole and at the exact.
How many gaff?
So they have to just keep moving it.
And I bet you would have one, but it doesn't mean you've got a fucking location based on it. I don't know. I think it does move all the time, though.
Apparently, yeah. Since 2019, the magnetic pole has already shifted about 110 miles at a rapid pace of 22 miles per year. With the Earth's magnetic field changing in ways that are more erratic than ever, experts say it might not be long before the model needs to be updated again.
The model? Oh, we're all AI. That's for another podcast, that, people.
That could be the theory podcast.
This one. Another one. We've not said this one, but I know a lot of people say it. So this one is the Geological Society said in the next 1 million years, Earth will likely have undergone a super volcanic eruption. So we have so many volcanoes on this planet. One of them's going to go, and we're all going to be done.
I don't think none of them are big enough to do that, and it's not as if they can combine, because then it wouldn't.
Well, you never know. It could be fusion, like Dragon Ball.
It depends on like how hot the planet gets, but I don't think it's going to get that hot. That's going to be a worry or a threat.
I don't think we have a volcano in England. If we do, I have to check that now. Fact check that. Okay.
All I heard when you talk about that then was fucking
Right, I'm lying right now. England has.
Yeah, we have volcanoes. Just not active ones.
13 volcanoes.
Damn.
I didn't think it was that many. I thought we might have had about 4. But
yeah, that's quite a bit.
Scotland's got more.
Scotland's
tiny.
Yeah, but it's a very hilly region, isn't it? Like, it's all mountains.
They have 16. You got Wales has 5. And Northern Ireland, you're across the waters, right? Nah. Don't matter.
Where's the closest one?
Closest one?
Scam.
I don't know. It just gives you names. It says elevation, meters, and feet, and then coordinates. Oh, here we go. I'll have to look at all this. Oh, it's
Google.
Too technical for me.
Bang them fucking coordinates in Google Earth. It'll take you out to it.
Yeah. By satellite.
I'm
just putting where is my local volcano.
Oh, where's this one?
There's one bang
in the middle. Yes, the world's gonna end. He's gonna have his chili, put too much chili flakes in it, and it's gonna shit everywhere. It's gonna be molten hot, and then we're all gonna fucking die. That was too much. Sorry. That was like
Ben Nevis is one. Snowdonia. Used to be one.
Here we go.
For us, one probably Borrowdale Hill, Lake District, probably.
Yeah. I mean,
Elton Hill. Does it not tell you?
If you click all the coordinates and then click on satellite, like with all of them, it joins them all together. Or there's one literally all the way down south. Worry from that one. I don't worry about that one. But I don't think the world would panic enough for that.
No, Lake District's probably one's close to us, but they're not active anymore.
Mm.
You never know.
Say they won't reactivate.
You never know. The way this world's going, we might do some scientific stuff, and then it might reactivate them or something.
Not in fucking Lake District.
Yeah, Ian on his boat's trying to fish in Lake District. Volcano goes dead.
I
don't know why I went for Ian, but yeah, we're going with Ian.
Sounds like a fisherman's name.
Just done it. Get prong, tackle out.
So in conclusion, I think any other natural disaster or apocalyptic ending thing other than maybe zombies, I don't think I'd start to wrap up.
Just to get back on track.
Yeah, get back on the apocalypse. You never know, alien apocalypse could happen.
Yeah,
that's an invasion. That's
alien invasion. War of the Worlds. Pigeons are going to save us all.
It is a world.
Didn't War of the Worlds just get a cold and then they all die? Because they're fucking sneeze.
Yeah.
And then they just all fucking die.
It depends on what. It depends on what type of aliens they had. Though again, it's same as the fucking zombie one.
They're all white chaps. They got the common cold.
We need to be careful with that one because I know we want to do aliens on another one, so we'll have to be trying.
Yeah, we'll tease them. They're a whole new conversation.
Yeah.
Have you got Area 51 aliens from the game? Or
I said
War of the Worlds aliens.
I said to Pom the other day. What film was it? Was it Body Snatchers? They were aliens, but they were like plant type aliens. Could that ever happen? And if that happened, no, you can't fall asleep. And if you fall asleep, you die, and then they take over your body.
It reminds me of Day of the Triffids.
We are the aliens.
What's that?
The plants take over.
Yo,
a
novel.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a series as well. Let me have a quick look at that. You never.
Plants vs Zombies. I'd survive that.
You're the one with the pot on his head, just going. Yeah, no,
ain't that the leader of the zombies? That's there.
No, it's the leader of survival. Yeah.
Who's the plants? It's his garden.
A plant. You never know. There could be a plant somewhere. And it could just go, do you know what? I'm going to evolve now. And
no, not the fucking leader of the plants, you don't know. The leader of the zombies.
He's like a Frankenstein one. No, he's still a zombie, I think. He just has a mech. He's like a scientific zombie, yeah.
Nah, he's an alien guy.
The leader of the zombies is your mum.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll make sure to mention that to your mum later.
Thanks. I'm sure she'll love to know.
See
if she survives the apocalypse. Ask her, lad.
His name's Dr. Zombos.
Who?
Why are we
Plants
getting
versus
into some Plants vs Zombie lore? Sorry.
Because
I
Plants vs Zombies is kind of an apocalyptic event. It's just you're chilling in your house and your plants are doing the work instead of you.
Stood there with
Yeah.
a brew, looking at your kitchen window, looking at your plants, fucking scrapping some local grannies have turned.
Oh
Fuck
my
off.
god.
You're going to be there putting treadmills in front of your house, and you're like, nah, they're never going to get me now. I'm right.
Fuck you, Doris.
Do you remember that time you wouldn't lend me your spade? Fucking eat this daffodil, you cunt.
Yo, I bet
Sunflower for the win.
they don't have daffodils on that game. They'd be sick then. They'd be like cluster bombs or something.
Yeah. Going over to a zombie with them fucking what are them fucking plants now you used to put under people's chins and say you like butter?
Yeah, the fucking I know the yellow one.
Buttercups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never heard that. No one's ever put something under me.
No, you telling me you never did that?
Brandon,
No,
you
I've
never been a
never-
fucking child.
I've never heard that. No one's put a buttercup in, man.
Yeah, you used to get them and they're like a little flower and it used to basically like be really, really bright and you could put it under people's skin and it would like glow on it. It'd like reflect the light would retract back
If
off
your
it. So you
chin's
just go,
yellow,
"You like
you
butter?
eat butter.
You like butter?" And I actually
I've
remember
never
two
done
lads who used to do it and it actually didn't like shine on the skin. And they're getting older, I realised they probably just didn't fucking wash.
What's it? A buttercup
Yeah, it's
under your chin.
Oh, it's
Buttercup
fucking
Yeah,
under
it
your
used to
chin.
like glow, not glow yellow, but it used to like
Yeah, it would reflect.
Yeah, the light would
reflect
Yeah,
yellow.
well,
Yeah,
on
well,
your chin.
Under your chin. This
and people just
reflection-
said, "Oh, if it's yellow, you like butter."
Yeah.
Because it's called buttercup. That's just
If you
Oh.
want.
Yeah, hence why.
So it told you if you like butter or not.
Why is it not a? Why is
Well,
it not a
fucking
butter
wrong.
called? Why is it not a butter called buttercup? Then you got clover, because we all
That's-
love clover, but there's
all
no
right. No, I
buttercups.
don't know.
Yeah, but then why
It's a
isn't there a
buttercup,
plant
buttercup.
that? Why isn't there a plant that like tells you if you like boobs or not? You know, like be
Tell you
called
what,
You know,
boobicle.
that's a baby plant.
Booby plant. Oh shit! No, I didn't know about that one. Where are they?
Nah,
fucking
you
love that
Like-
Lurpak plant me.
While you were too busy like seeing if it reflects on someone's chin, I had them ones that used to like stick on people's backs. So you just pick them up.
Yeah, I
and
did
chuck
that as
them.
well.
Oh my
They were
god.
best ones. Every time I used to go home from school with my mate, his name was.
Mate.
I can't remember what his actual name's Callum, but we called him Sausage.
You will
because-
not believe this, Hayden.
But yeah,
Sorry.
no, I
I've
put a load
found-
on his back. Oh,
A booby plant.
Felt- you
A
felt
baby
boobs.
plant.
Oh
Did you
my
not say it?
god!
Do you remember my favourite season in school was genuinely like the season when all the conkers fell and used to get it and wrap it around with
Oh,
string
yes.
and play conkers. It was fucking mad.
Oh,
I had one
man,
that
I-
was fucking roid conker me, and it literally
Yeah.
lived through, mate, it lived through like 9 other conkers and then
you know,
finally died. It was like a drama series. Like,
Do you remember?
like it fell out the
remember when
string in slow motion. I was like, nah.
Do you remember when they brought out those toys that it was basically just conkers, but it was like the hard plastic, round conkered like toy things, and you just smashed
Oh.
them together, and you could put them back together. Like if
Yeah,
yours
but
got
I remember him,
destroyed.
but I didn't do it. Just
yeah, I'll raise your baby plant and give you this one.
Oh my god,
oh,
booby
yes.
plant!
Yeah.
Oh my
Is that from
god.
Conkers?
Yeah.
Bad for
Yeah,
her.
it
That's
is.
what Conker's bad fur day. Yeah, if you
I'm
can't,
telling you now. Hey,
to the listeners,
a
it's a
plant has never
sunflower.
looked.
Yeah, it's a sunflower with massive tits.
Right, for anyone that does listen to this, please let us know if we should post these photos that we keep going on about on social media. So
Yeah,
people can see what we're on about.
That
I don't wanna
titty
see
plant,
this
though.
older
Like,
ever
what
again.
the fuck? The one that
I
you sent
know.
Pomsky.
Well, you
A
can
booby
Google.
cactus.
Well, you can Google.
what happens when it gets older? Do these sag even more?
To the sag, yeah.
Nah, it becomes a knob cactus and it fucking grows at a point and that's its
A prawn
fucking
plant.
testes at end. Don't eat a fucking
Oh,
prawn.
the amount of women that have.
Touch that plant.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't. It's like them videos where you see them moist plants with this rub their end down it, like you're a dirty git. You
Aw.
There actually is a shrimp plant, to be fair.
There's a shrimp plant.
Yeah, we don't look like them though.
No.
I've
Got the
I've
same
not seen
shape.
them in ages. Do you remember those fucking dragon plants? They were like purple.
Yeah.
I've not seen them since I was a kid.
Why have we become fucking herbologists now?
I don't know. We're talking about fucking
Oh
plants
my
now.
god.
Are you on about the ones with the purple in middle have things sticking out and they've got red leaves?
Yeah, it's like purple around the edges.
Yeah.
A weird, like, fucking zombie face.
Oh my fucking! You can't show that one.
Pomsky loves that one. Fucking hell. Jesus.
Oh my god.
I've had them a few times.
Too big.
So I found like instead of a booby plant, we've got a
Very phallic plant. Let's say that.
yeah, what's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
You can't say that.
Oh, you don't say it out loud.
No, that's what I'm not saying it out loud.
Oh my god. It gets better. It gets better.
It gets better and bigger. No, I'm sure that's what the Pokemon's based on. What is that one?
Fucking hell. Yeah, Nathan, that's not right.
Oh god.
Right, I think we should wrap up. We've gone well off tangent here.
We have now,
Talking about fucking plants now.
I'm looking at a big old droopy black plant penis.
Yeah. I wish I
It
had
looks like a
that.
rotten banana.
Oh, probably a lot of them do. That's why they see the doctor.
But
But
all the cheese hanging out of it there.
oh, why?
Right, on that note. Good night,
Nah,
God bless
leave it.
I
everyone.
love how it says, instead of this is a plant, it says this is plant.
This is plant. No need question, this is plant.
No need question, this is
Yeah.
plant.
Chernobyl plant.
Oh my god. Right, thank you everybody for listening to our rambling on Doomsday Prepping practically events, the next world-ending event,
And plants.
and our thoughts on it. And to end it with some fun plants. Please Google it, you'll have a laugh. So yeah, thank you very much for listening. Leave us a comment on YouTube to your thoughts, what you think the next world-ending event will be, and if we should post these random photos. Some of them I don't think we'll be able to post, but some of them we might be able to. Well, thank you guys for joining on this episode.
No worries. Bye-bye, everyone.
Welcome.
Have
Yeah.
fun. Stay safe.
Bye, everyone.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
I've enjoyed my first podcast. Thanks, guys.
Here's
Goodbye.
Pomsky's
Maureen,
podcast
bye,
share.
Bye.
Bye.